Hello family, welcome back to Katos Tubes. I'm your host Paras, and in today's video we need to revisit PulseX DEX, which is a decentralized exchange on the Pulse chain which launched last month. Now I have covered a detail about Pulse chain and everything that you need to know about its farming and stuff like that. So do click on the link above or in the description to check out the complete playlist. Also, before I start, remember to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon if you haven't done already. And remember, we have also started our Telegram group, so go join it. You will get a latest update on cryptocurrency and latest tokens only on Telegram group. So with that, the question is, why am I back on PulseX after covering it in detail in the last few weeks? The thing is that PulseX has recently launched its V2 version, which is version 2. So you can see I am on the PulseX website. This is the PulseX app, and you can see on the top, this is a two option, V1 and V2. Now, why is it? What is the difference between V1 and V2 and why we need to discuss it right away? So we need to get into the detail why this happened. So in V1, when the V1 was launched, which was the first version of PulseX DEX, there was an issue, and that is with the rewarding or incentive system, and that is whenever the depositor, you can see the liquidity providers deposited their tokens on the DEX, they are facing an issue, and that is after every transaction on the app, they are not getting incentivized, which means whatever the transaction fee that is generated, it is distributed. Some portion of it, I think it is 77%, is distributed to the liquidity providers as reward, but due to some technical glitch, or you can say some coding error, those rewards are going directly to the buy and burn, which means they are lost forever. And that's why there was an immediate need to launch V2, which is version 2. Of course, remember, the one who is farming tokens are getting the rewards, but only those who has provided the supply are not getting the rewards at all. So that's why we need a version 2 which is launched recently, and this one is better than the earlier one. However, it has some limitation, and I'm going to talk about it right away. So this is V1, where you can trade your tokens. You can see right over here, it has farms and pools. So I have discussed about the farming, how you can farm your tokens on the PulseX DEX. If you want to check out that video, do click on the link above or in the description. Now if I want to go to the V2, this is simple switch. All you need to do is press this V2 and you are there on the V2 chain. Now one thing in V2 is that if I go to the V2 version, it is refreshing. Let me just check it out, and now we are in the V2 DEX. So this is version 2, the latest one by the Pulse chain. Now in this, what happen is you can trade, you can provide liquidity, but at the moment its farming is not up. So there is no farms on version 2. So this is kind of strange because V1 has farming and V2 doesn't have farming. However, if you provide liquidity to V2, you will get incentivized in terms of transaction fee. So this is the main change that is done on the V2. Of course, it is developing. The V2 protocol will also evolve with time. But the things to consider here is that in version 1, the maximum part of the transaction fee is already burnt, which means the token supply is kind of reduced because of that error. So it can be a blessing in disguise in the long run to shoot up the price of PLSX token and of course PLS. So everything happens for a reason, and this can be a good thing in the long term. So with that, I cover V1 and V2. If you have any question, do comment below, or if you want to ask in detail, do join our Telegram group. We share latest update every day and we answer every question that you have. The community is there to help you out. So with that, do check out the videos on the end screens. These are all Pulse chain video and it will help you get started with the chain. I see you in the next video. Till then, take care and have a nice day.